every human being on the face of this earth really thirsts for the same thing. Maybe in different ways to get to that. They have different formulas, but they're thirsting for the same thing. And that's what's fascinating. And we forget the obvious, because there is a thirst that needs to be fulfilled. And knowledge of things can fulfill it to a certain point. But here's the big twist. And the twist is, does your knowledge of all the things around you, does that knowledge include you or excludes you? Because if all that knowledge that you want to gain, to have, excludes you, it's incomplete. There is a door, and beyond that door is a whole another universe. And it's called the universe of the self. It's an ocean. It's an ocean of answers, not of questions. It is a feeling, and it is a feeling of contentment. And those people who have felt it in their lives, this is what they called the feeling of the divine within you. Do you feel it, or do you think about it?
Doesn't work when I think about it. It only works when I feel it.
See? You nailed it. You nailed it. Because that's what peace is. People want to think about peace. Peace needs to be felt. You need to swim in that ocean of answers. Understanding. And this is why it is so important to have that feeling, because that completes the cycle. A lot of people say, look, disregard this world. And I say, no, you don't have to do that. One has nothing to do with each other. If you have that feeling in your life, that is the feeling that comes from within inside of you, the feeling of peace, good. That's what matters. Now the picture is complete. The puzzle has been put together. And people think, oh, it's just a matter of time. Well, it's not a matter of time. You know, things have to be, there has to be a complete picture in your life. If that picture is not complete, if that door is still closed and you haven't explored what's beyond that door, there's going to be that feeling of, and this is the question people ask, is there something more? A long time ago, Socrates, and I mean, you could just paint this picture if you could. You know, there's Greece, there's people, it's pinnacle of civilization at that time. People are walking around, they've got their togas, they've got their temples, they've got their marble, they've got, everything. And somebody comes along and says, know thyself. What possibly could this person mean? And I mean, it's taught in colleges, so, you know, the conversation goes on. And he just says it very succinctly, know thyself. And people don't know what it means. There's discussions. They're still trying to figure it out.
What does it mean to you?
To me, it means the same thing, because this is fundamentally buried in every beautiful message over the years. Know thyself. You are the source. You are the source of your peace, not something else. Where will you find that peace? Within you. Where will you find your joy? Within you. Where will you find your happiness? Within you. You know, peace is a very fundamental thing. This is something that You can imagine a human being surrounded by animals, hostile environments, and how important he must have felt when he was in peace. Not being bombarded by fear, not being bombarded by pain, not being bombarded by all these things, but to feel a tranquility, to feel at ease, to feel that peace inside, not a conflict. And we have always needed that. And it doesn't matter if we go to the quietest place in the world. And this is what some people think peace is. Oh yeah, it's so peaceful here. Mm-mm. Peace has to be inside of you. Inside of you. Because you can be in the most quiet place, and there could be a storm that is raging inside your head. When people say, do you teach people this or do you teach people that? It's like, I don't teach anybody anything. Because I don't think you can. You can pretend, but you can't. I don't preach and I don't teach. Because to me, what I do is I present. I'm a presenter. I present what I feel in my heart. You like it? Fine. It's a tray. I have a tray. If you're hungry, take something. Whatever you like. Some people like my stories. Some people like my jokes. Some people like what I say. Some people don't like anything. Fine. If you're hungry, take what you want. If you're not hungry, don't take anything. All you can do is provide a platform for people to have hope in their life. To have hope for the goodness to manifest from within them. The hope that one day they will be able to open that mysterious door that has been eluding them, and that they will have peace in their lives, that they will have prosperity. Because when there is peace, there will be prosperity. That they will have dignity, they will have that respect that they need in their life, and it'll start with them. They will have joy in their life, and it'll start with them. They will have peace in their life, and it'll start with them.